Hey guys, it's been a rough couple of days. So if you've been following me on my Instagram and on my social media, you know that I am COVID positive now, which is very sad. I suspect that I got my COVID on, my symptoms start to show around Wednesday evening. But can't remember, but it's either Sunday evening I went to pump petrol, or is it Monday morning? One of those days, I can't remember, I didn't really track. I think Sunday evening I went to pump petrol. I suspect the mistake came from when I was pumping petrol. After I pumped petrol, and when I got into my car, I forgot, but I rubbed my hands and my eyes, and I think that's how I got my COVID. So usually what I do is after I pump petrol, normally I sanitize my hand and enter my car, and then sanitize the handlebar, steering wheels and everything, but I forgot this time. It's a newbie mistake. Anyway. So I tested the test kit lah. So this one, coughing out the phlegm and spitting out the saliva to test is very accurate. And also when you have a nasal, when you take the stick and poke it inside your nose, it's more accurate than you spit normally. So because of that, I would not be doing the Polygon event tomorrow, which is tomorrow. This is Saturday today, and I quarantined myself from my family on Wednesday night lah. And we have a study come guest room come storeroom, so it wasn't really prepared for me to be quarantined because it's just way too messy. So I thought anyway, today I'm going to do a video about, I think, how to quarantine yourself at home. I'm not a doctor or a specialist or whatever, but this is based on what I listened to feedback from friends, from family, as well as from my wife. So this is what I did. I'm going to just vlog it and show you what we do lah. Okay, so best thing is when you found out you're positive, is to, I think every household now should have at least one guest room just to prepare, because I think COVID is going to come. It's part of life right now, right? It's just part of coping with it. So good to have a spare room if you have. So I'm just going to show you around the room what is required. So once you test yourself, you're positive, of course, good to have a room that's connected to a toilet so that I can bathe. So my wife sanitized. Once my wife found out that I was positive, right, so I quickly come to this room and set up the bedroom. And my wife, she sanitized everything, the whole house, doorknob, car, staircase, everything that I would logically touch. I quickly put on my mask. Everyone put on their mask. And then after that, all bed sheets and towel, everything wash off. Put it to wash. Change the bed sheet, what I mean is. Then after that, I got into my room. Then prepared some clothes for me. Of course, some of these things I'm going to wash after this. So prepared, this is my folding bed. I'll show you later when I go to sleep. Then of course, this is the room. I have my computer, workspace. So then of course, this is the toilet. Toothbrush, mouthwash, soap. You need to have a lot of tissue. So yeah, I got a lot of tissue. So tissue, some sanitizers in the room, so a lot of bottled water. So my thoughts are everywhere. I'm having a headache now. Besides your chargers and computer for work and everything, right? Not forgetting, I think Panadol. This is a lifesaver. So stock up in Panadol. In fact, 3 months before this, I always stock up in Panadol. So my house has Panadol, and so actually 3 months ago, I already stocked up in Panadol, in cough syrups, stuff. See, I find this Hurix quite nice. Spray for the throat and also Strepsils. So all this helps a lot because I think one of the problems with once you get COVID, I think sore throat is the common problem, and headache and flu. So having painkillers and cough drops and all will help a lot, especially when you want to sleep. Prepare yourself a dustbin bag. So what my wife did is every meal she'll serve me, and she'll put all on disposable plates and stuff. So after I eat, I just throw everything into the dustbin, which is easier for her lah. So she just told me that she bought kueh for me. I love my wife. So I'm going to open this door and get the kueh, but before that I need to put on the mask. I don't know if you can see me. I'll put on the mask and see what my wife prepared for me. Well, my kids are playing piano. Hi sayang. Yeah, taking the kueh now. And dustbin bag. Thank you. My wife bought me kueh. fat daimyo, I didn't exercise. Then I got a dustbin bag. You need dustbin bag. So what I did was with the dustbin bag, right? So I put my laundry here. So all those 7 days laundry, I'll put it here, and then once I'm done, all this laundry, my towels and everything here need to wash. Of course, I don't bring it to Dobby because it's, in a way, it's infected. So what I'll do is, I'll put it all in a big plastic bag. One wash cycle in my washing machine. Test kit, good to have a lot. I think normally I have about 20 or 30 over test kit in my storage. It's good to have those stuff. Bottled water lor. So my wife bought like 5 mineral bottled water, so every day I just drink 1 bottle lor. So keep minimum contact from the family, and like just now you saw, have a chair outside, so my wife will put the food there lah, for me. But it's just part of life, nothing to be ashamed of. If you really think about it, last year, getting COVID-19 is like so taboo, and you know, everybody's so scared of it, because once you get COVID-19, you're supposed to go to hospital, this and that. But honestly, with the vaccine, it's not too bad lah. I mean, once I was infected, first thing I noticed that on Wednesday early morning, I noticed something was wrong. I had sinus, and I felt like a flu was going to come. Then when I was Wednesday, then I noticed something was wrong. I came back and I did a COVID test. I was positive. The good news is none of my family is positive, have any symptom. Even my parents. As important as my wife and my kids also, they have no symptoms. It's just me. So I quickly quarantined myself. And else than that, first night was sore throat, slight fever, about 37, so nothing bad, and a bit of headache. But on Thursday, whole day I just slept because I had huge headache. Slept and not too bad sore throat, but on Thursday night, yesterday night, I had huge sore throat, cannot even sleep, and a bit of cold sweat. Then after that, like today is Saturday, I feel much better now, so I'm just resting my throat. Shouldn't talk so much. My throat is still pain. I'm not forgetting, my wife also bought me a lot of coconut juice. So I think every day I drink about 2 to 3 packets of coconut juice and a lot of water. Yeah. So I'm gonna just watch some Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and just chillax until dinner time. Oh, this is my favorite kueh. And watching Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Food is here. Coconut juice and sandwich. Thank you. There you go. There you go, after an exercise. Time for dinner. 30 minutes of exercise indoors is tough, man. Cycling easier. Makan dulu. So after I had a 30 minutes exercise, somehow doing floor exercise is much harder than cycling. So my wife made me sandwiches and coconut juice for dinner. Now sometimes we also don't know what to eat. Coconut juice is important. It seems to help the body to recover as well. So I have ham and egg and chicken floss. Show you. My dinner. So this bread, also my wife baked one. Some sweet potato bread. My wife is an incredible baker, if you notice. That's why tell how much I cycle, so I'm still so fat. Once you get infected, I think keeping yourself active and exercise a bit does help. Oh, I forgot to say one more thing that you really need. Actually, it's good to have if you need to get one of these O2 pulse meter, which helps a lot to track whether you need to go hospital or not. So right now, if I look at it, my oxygen level is 98, my pulse is 96 because of after exercise. Okay, that's one. You also need one of these thermometer to see whether you have fever or not. 36.4, I'm okay. And it's good to have, if you have a blood pressure checker as well, it's good to have one because when you register in MySejahtera to say that you have COVID, right, they'll want you to record all those stuff. But I didn't have a blood pressure checker here is in my bedroom, but I didn't have it here. So I just put that NA for that one. But the O2 pulse meter is important. Because once you go below 92 pulse meter, that one you definitely need to go to hospital already. Above 95 still okay. So I'm always at 95 regardless, because I think the vaccine helped lah. Those who have not been vaccinated, right, because of what you believe, this and that, right, it's really up to you, seriously. But you don't tell people don't get vaccinated lah. I think it's people's choice lah. But for me, I'll advise all of you to get vaccinated. Because honestly, if you really think about it, last year anybody kena COVID is so taboo. Go hospital lah, die lah, this and that lah. But now, me getting COVID, and some of my friends who got COVID, some of my friends' parents also get COVID, right? A lot of them survive with minor symptom, like 2-3 days you recover. So that's it. I'm going to have my dinner now. Later I'll record my bed and show you how my room looks like once I set it up. Okay? Thank God for the food. That's the food to our body, that my family be healthy and I'll be healthy in G-Payment. So I eat first, okay? My wife's bread is excellent. Okay, so now I had a good shower, and what I'm gonna do now is gonna throw rubbish. Wait, I'm gonna wear my mask. It's not exercise. Now my leg is fire. Okay, so rubbish. I better tie double loop just in case. My wife will help me. Thank you, sir. Hi. I miss you guys. Yeah, that's my sleeping baju. My sleeping baju. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull the bed out. This is my so now my wife is sanitizing the rubbish bag. There you go. My bed. So you can see now that once I set up the bed, this room is really tight. But this bed is comfortable. What a day of stuck in the room doing nothing. 7 days I have to be in this room. Set up my bed. I'm gonna sleep now, and then just charge my sanitizing gun. And that's it. My simple vlog of living quarantine for 7 days in COVID. This will be my day to day lah. Alright, you'll see me actually exercising 30 minutes before dinner. Then I can tell you, majority of the time is either you sleep, do work, or watch Netflix or Disney Channel or YouTube. Whew, it's a marathon, man. 7 days stuck in the room. Oh yeah, it's a marathon. Okay, you guys take care, God bless, and be safe, be healthy, and follow SOP. Take care, you guys.